From packet filters to AI Sentinels, the incredible journey of the firewall. In the beginning, firewalls just looked at addresses. Today they look into your soul, almost. Act 1. The birth of the firewall, late 1980s to 1990s. When the internet started booming in the late 80s and early 90s, the cyber threat landscape was a quiet jungle. A few curious attackers, basic viruses and slow modems. Enter the first-generation firewall. Static packet filters. It checked source and destination IP addresses and ports. If it looked suspicious, it dropped the packet. Simple. No DPI deep packet inspection, no user context, no malware scanning. It was like a security guard who only checked ID cards without asking questions. Admins wrote access rules line by line, deny TCP any EQ23, and hoped it worked. Static packet filters. Real-time scenario. Company, small ISP, in 1994 threat, unauthorized telnet access from external IPS defense. Admin blocks port 23. Access list 101 deny TCP any EQ23. What happened? Attackers tried to access internal Unix systems using telnet. The firewall could only block based on IP and port, with no understanding of what the attacker did after connection. Limitations? No session awareness. No inspection. Just gatekeeping based on numbers. Act 2. Stateful inspection. Mid-late 1990s. The second-gen firewall brought stateful inspection. A small leap for security, a giant leap for context. Now firewalls tracked connections. Is this packet part of an ongoing valid conversation? It understood TCP handshakes. It could block half-open or unauthorized sessions. Suddenly, it had memory. Your firewall could now say, hey, that SYN packet came from inside. Let it reply. But threats were evolving too. The web wasn't static anymore. Malware was creeping in through browsers and email attachments. Firewall with memory. Real-time scenario. Company, bank's internal network threat. TCP SYN flood targeting customer portal defense. Stateful firewall tracks sessions, blocks half-open connections. What happened? Attackers flooded the server with half-open SYN packets to exhaust resources. The stateful firewall recognized the pattern, blocked the flood, and allowed only legitimate sessions to pass. Breakthrough. Firewalls now understand what a conversation looks like. Like a receptionist who knows who started the call and who replied. Act 2. Deep packet inspection and application awareness 2000s. Here came the next generation firewalls, NGFWS. Now the firewall could see what application the traffic belonged to, understand protocols, users, content, files, block Skype, BitTorrent or YouTube based on policy, even perform intrusion prevention IPs and malware scanning. Suddenly, firewalls became mini CMs and content inspectors. Firewalls evolved from bouncers to smart border control agents with X-ray vision and facial recognition. NGFWS see everything. Real-time scenario. Company, corporate office with 1,000 plus employees threat. Employees using proxies to access YouTube, causing bandwidth hog defense. NGFW identifies YouTube traffic regardless of port, blocks it. What happened? Instead of just port 443 being allowed or blocked, the firewall inspects packets, recognizes application signatures, and enforces policies. It could also scan attachments from malware, block risky file types, and detect lateral movement. Shift. Firewalls became network intelligence engines, not just gatekeepers. Act 4. Cloud, AI and autonomous defense, 2010s, now. Welcome to the era of dynamic, cloud-native, and AI-enhanced firewalls. Today's firewall doesn't just guard your network, it guards your cloud workloads, mobile devices, IoT environments, SaaS traffic, encrypted packets. It can decrypt SSL, TLS, and scan inside, predict zero-day attacks using machine learning, auto-update signatures using real-time threat intel, integrate with XDR, CEM, SOAR, and KSB, running containers or as cloud-native microservices. Modern firewalls don't just block known bad. They predict, respond, and heal. Sometimes without human intervention. Adaptive, predictive, cloud-ready. Real-time scenario. Company, fintech startup running Kubernetes on AWS threat. Zero-day exploit hitting a container via API misuse defense. AI-enhanced firewall detects anomaly in API usage pattern and auto-blocks. What happened? The firewall, integrated with XDR, analyzed network behavior over time. When an API started behaving unusually, sending data out of hours, odd endpoints, it triggered an alert and blocked the traffic. Also, the firewall used SSL inspection to peek inside encrypted packets without breaking the app. Breakthrough: firewalls are now autonomous, policy-driven, and context-aware. The eye-opener: firewalls didn't die. They transformed. Some say firewalls are obsolete. No, they've just evolved. What started as simple port blockers are now cyber sentinels. They've integrated with zero trust, ZTNA, EDR, and identity-based policies. They protect hybrid clouds, remote workforces, API endpoints, and even OT SCADA systems. Firewalls today are not just gates, they are living systems, embedded in network DNA. Final reflection: are we smarter than our firewalls? As the firewall got smarter, did we get lazier? Are we still writing tight rules? Are we logging, alerting, monitoring? Or are we over-relying on automation? Your firewall knows if your database is leaking, but do you? Every time firewalls got smarter, attackers got trickier. But guess what? Your security posture is only as good as your firewall rules, visibility, and vigilance. Firewalls evolved. Now it's our turn. What a cybersecurity enthusiast should learn from the journey of the firewall. 1. Security evolves, so should you. Yesterday's skills like writing static ACLs aren't enough today. Learn continuously. From ports and protocols, DPI, cloud firewalls, AI-driven analytics. Stay curious, stay updated. Tech won't wait. 2. Understand concepts before tools. Tools change, from Cisco ASA to Palo Alto to SAS to Zscaler. But the core concepts, inspection, filtering, traffic flow, behavior analysis, are timeless. Don't just click and geese. Know what's happening under the hood. 3. Context is everything. Firewalls now care who, why, what, and where, not just how. Start thinking like that. Who's accessing the resource? Why now? Is this normal behavior? What's the risk impact? 4. Be cloud aware, not just network aware. Cloud-native firewalls like AWS WAF, Azure NSG, or Prisma Cloud don't live on-prem. Learn security groups, web ACLs, policy as code, Terraform, etc., API gateways, and zero trust. 5. AI won't replace you, but you must learn to work with it. Firewalls are already using ML to detect anomalies. You must learn how to interpret ML-driven alerts, understand AI models in threat detection, validate false positives. 6. The firewall is still relevant. It's not dead. It's everywhere. In your phone, your cloud container, your browser extension. Firewalls now blend into EDR, XDR, KSB, and SAS. A modern defender knows how they integrate. 7. Lab it, break it, fix it, build a home lab, pfSense, OpenSense, FortiGate VM, Suricata, Snort, simulate traffic with tools like HPN3, Nmap, Wireshark. See real-time traffic, test your rules, log it, break it, tune it. Final advice to cybersecurity enthusiasts: the firewall's journey is your own journey as a defender. From rule-based to context-driven, from static to smart, from reactive to proactive. You don't just learn how firewalls evolved, you evolve with them.